we go. We are live. We are live. Everything is set up.
Live.
So I moved this so I can actually just monitor
I
chat
like that there, yeah.
and everything, and that's the monitor that will be active. Like whenever I share screen, that's
Right.
that one. I moved the mic to be dead in front so people can hear better.
Yep, it's good. What's up, guys? Who's in the room? One online.
There is just me. Get the text ready though. Send that out. Oop, nope.
Who's this dude?
These values. Freddy Funko, the like mascot
Founder
of
of Funko?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Remove duplicates. I made Mike spreadsheets to help him with, like, the formatting when you download the customer list is just horrible.
Is it? Yeah.
So I made him lots of pretty spreadsheets to make it a life easier.
Good.
But it's funny because I don't actually use them because I just sit here and write formulas as I go. Because I built it for him, and then when I'm doing it, I'm like, nah, we're good.
I'm good. I don't need it.
It's easier for me to literally just write out two formulas real quick because I live in Excel.
That's right. You were saying that last time. I remember.
That's good, that's good, that's good. Numbers. You want to break hockey?
I'll let you. I'll help you with the words. I'll help you with the names. Dude, I have to tell you, and again, I think Mike, he's brought it up before, but I laugh about it. When I first started breaking with Mike, I had an audio message coming from you.
No. I must have left my phone on.
So, he thought my name was Simonelli. And it's funny because it's an easy mistake, and a lot of people say it. So he would, and I didn't correct him for like the longest time because I'm like, how am I gonna correct this guy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking to him. You know, I can't communicate with him. So I finally once on the chat, I was like, Sim dash O Nelly, like, yeah. And he's like, oh my god, like, I didn't realize I was saying your name wrong this whole time.
Just literally. You've seen my last name. Go ahead and try.
Well, I'm going to look at it before I say it because I think how I look at it is how I think it is supposed to be said.
I went through all grades, like kindergarten through 12, and it wasn't until 12th grade.
Shars? Is
Close.
the C silent?
No. The CH is a K, though.
Blacars?
There you go.
Really?
Yep.
See, I did the CH as
Yeah.
ch, not a
So
ka.
it wasn't until my senior year of high school that I got a Polish calculus teacher, and she was like, they didn't play cards on day one. I'm like, wait, what?
What?
How did you even know that?
Right. Oh, that's funny.
And then she started speaking Polish, and I was like,
sorry.
You
Yeah,
lost
we
me
lost
now.
3.
That's it.
I lived, I spent a few years in Miami, in Fort Lauderdale. I think I told you this. I would, every time, even in Fort Lauderdale, or if I'd go down to Miami, everyone thought I was Cuban. They came to me talking Spanish all the time, and I'm like,
well, it's the height, the bald head, and the dark skin.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
It's the dark skin and
goatee.
It's true. The goatee
Yep.
makes me look. Yeah.
We just need to get you a fedora. Done.
Yeah, done. Easy. I fit right in.
Oh, here.
Yep.
Here, you can rock my Explorer hat.
Oh yeah, there we go. Now I'm crocodile Dundee. It's too big for Mike.
No, it's for my head. My gigantic ass head.
Oh.
What's going on, guys? Just going to give everyone a couple minutes here to get in, and then we will be breaking Premier Hockey. We have 15 left on Luminance Football. You get 3 spots in that one, and you get your double entry for the Patriots, plus you will be in on a free box of First Off the Line Elite Football.
Is it called First Off the Line, or is that just the...
No, it's its official name. It's First Off the Line.
I didn't realize.
I've gotten lucky with some First Off the Lines. Like, I was able to get NT Basketball.
Right.
That was stupid luck. A couple other, like, DK Baseball. And I think I broke that here. That was, like, the first one that I did from home. And that was when I was trying to do the overhead, and I was like, nah.
Yeah.
This does not work for me. That's good, that's good. Alright, I'm just going to give everyone till about 6:10 Eastern here, about 3 minutes, and then we'll get going, guys.
Yeah, I had no plans. Nothing going on, so I was like, you know what, yeah.
You're always welcome.
Huh?
You're always welcome.
Thanks, dude.
The door is always open. And you know, next week, you don't have to like come and go. If you want to hang out and just...
Thank you. I'll come hang out with the cats. Give me some, show them some loving, and then I'll head out and hang out. So they don't feel like they're all alone.
The fridge will have food. You can plug on whatever you want on TV. Escape life for a minute. Go ahead. The PlayStation's down here. Help yourself.
I bumped into a guy today. This guy Steve. He's one of the sons of the owners of Positano.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I've gotten to know these guys really well. And it's funny. I get a text. This was maybe a year and a half ago. I get a picture. Was it a picture? I forgot how he did it. I don't know if he put it on Facebook, whatever. It's him sitting in my office chair in my office in my house, his feet up on my table, the computer's on, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. And when he delivered pizza, and my son let him in, and he just sat down and he started bullshit. And I'm like, he's like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you can play me for the day.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's quite funny.
You have to pay all the bills now, though.
Yeah, right.
If you're gonna be there.
Whatever bill comes in while you're here, you pay.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna get going, guys. Break number 1, Premier Hockey. Flip over to screen number 2. Oh no, I have to flip that. Okay. No. Oh, that's why. Okay, it is. Display. Number 1. Needs to be on the spreadsheet. There we go. Sorry about that. I just had to get the screen situated. Get that one over to random.org. Alright, guys.
Alright,
Hit the
who's gonna win
record
the
button.
Devils?
What is going on, everybody? We are live now with break number 4086, Premier Hockey PYT. So first off, we are giving away the Devils. If you had 3 or more teams, your entries are doubled. So we're going to head over to random.org for that. Got the list here. So top person on 3. 1, 2, and 3. Royo. Royo, you are getting the Devils. And we are ready.
He was on top twice, like on the third or second one or something like that.
We got 1, 2, 3. No, it was pretty even odds,
Yeah,
honestly, all the way down.
Isn't that bad?
I think only one person got more than 3. Goodbye, Freddy Funko. You could go hang out over there.
What's up, guys? Simonelli's in the room.
So we got a Nick Simonelli is joining me tonight. For all you Jersey people, whenever I'm doing breaks, you guys are always more than welcome to join. I used all my reward points to get the panini box cutter, so I have to stop using a steak knife.
Pretty.
Start there.
Pretty.
Alright, there we go. There's so many. Box, you got a wrap, then a box, then a tin. I didn't deal with this last time as you were opening it. Alright. Oh, that's right, you can get autographed tins on this one. I'll clean all that up later. Get back over to the chat area so I can see everything. There we go. Actually, let me get the team list
Good luck, all.
just in case. There we go. Alright. First up, base, Alex Ovechkin. And we got a Predators base here. Kamenev?
Yep,
Sounds
Kamenev.
about right. Kamenev.
Good job.
Starting here. Ooh,
That's
that's
Premier rookie, too.
we got here Upper Deck Premier Acetate Rookie Patch Auto to $2.99. Ivan Barbashev. I believe that's Blues, right?
Yeah.
Barbashev is Blues. Turn that a little more. There we go. Next up, we got a killer patch here for the Las Vegas Knights. 2 of 3. Marc-Andre Fleury, right?
Yeah.
Marc-Andre Fleury. Logo patch. Beautiful one. That's going to Las Vegas Knights. Is Cooldown. Cooldown, I think you might be a new guy, so welcome.
Beautiful card, dude.
You got the new guy mojo going for you. And we got this is Ottawa Senators, Philip Chlapik. Sounds about right. Chlapik, non-numbered on that one. Josh Ho-Sang for the Islanders. Jersey piece.
Rookie.
And for the Boston Bruins, Jacob Forsbacka Carlson. Is that at least close?
I don't even know who that is.
Forsbacka Carlson.
That's got to be numbered because that looks like a rainbow. Rookie.
And there he is. Hey, Cooldown, how you doing?
Is that numbered?
Which one?
That last one?
The Jersey ones aren't numbered. Learned that last time when I was sorting them all.
They look like it based on
And on the box number 2. Maybe there's like patch variants that are, but I think the base ones are not numbered.
Right. Like Vegas, it was Yeah, last break we had the team randoms too. The serial.
Yeah, we have the serial number now, but people wanted their hockey today. Not an autograph case. This one's definitely thick though. Yeah, we got Michael Garland, base card to 249 for Minnesota. And another base here, Travis Sanheim for the Flyers. And heading right into a nice, beautiful patch auto here. Acetate rookie patch auto, JT Comfer for Colorado Avalanche. Got a 1, 2, 3, 4 color patch there.
That's nice.
And that is going to Colorado is Cool Down. They're hitting that new guy mojo.
Boom, look at that.
For Toronto, we got Nazem Kadri? Nazem Kadri for Toronto Maple Leafs.
Big hit
And yeah, it looks like we got a book.
Nice.
You did not see many books. For Alexander Nylander. I honestly don't even know team. Boom. Buffalo Sabres. And Buffalo is Royo.
Oh.
Non-numbered on the book. Non-numbered. Beautiful.
Beautiful card.
Let's say this. Yeah, these are the. So here we got for the Sharks, Logan Couture. These are like the patch ones. So I guess the patch ones are numbered. The jersey ones aren't. So Logan Couture to 25. Sharks are Raider fan. And last week, I don't know this team symbol. Carolina Hurricanes. Alex Nedjlovic. And that's going to Graham. Box number 3. $6.15. That's your quitting time sounds.
Yeah.
I got non-autoed one there. I would love to pull one of those autoed ones.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey Mike, that's what you were sitting on, and now it's all mine. Well, actually no. Go to the LA Kings. Go to Bad H. You got Patrice Bergeron for Boston to 249, and Luke Kunin for Minnesota. Ooh, another beautiful patch auto here. And for the New York Islanders, we got Josh Ho-Sang, rookie patch auto 99. Looks like a 1, 2, 3 color patch.
Yeah, that's nice.
You're not new? Sorry, Cool Down. I didn't recognize the name, but I'm going to give you all the new guy mojo anyway. You get all the new guy mojo you want in this one. And next up, Las Vegas Knights. We got Alex Tuch, right? Tuch? Alex Tuch for the Las Vegas Knights. And for some team from St. Louis that's been pretty hot lately, was it Tag or Tage? Tage Thompson. Auto there. Not numbered on that one for some team from St. Louis. And you got a dual patch here for, I believe this is Sabres on both of them. Here we go. We got Jack Eichel and Ryan O'Reilly to 25. Dual mega patch.
Nice.
I think that they kind of interlock there.
Yeah.
Probably like a number maybe.
1325. That's sweet.
And last here we got a Jordan Eberle for the Islanders. Eberle. So that's what's next here for.
No wonder you wanted me to break.
That's why. All right, look.
I'm still here to help.
I am a lover of my Devils, and I could not tell you like 10 people on their active roster right now. But I love going to games. I love watching it, but I don't follow it that closely.
All right, Simonelli needs some hits now. Come on.
Who do you have?
I have the Jets,
Canadians, Jets,
Canadians, and Lightning.
Tampa.
Yeah, I figured I'd go with a different team. I didn't even pick the Rangers. stayed away.
Which means we're about to get like a
Yeah, I know,
messy 1-1 shield from his rookie game that they somehow stored.
Yeah, it'll be.
Oh, this one I know. Jonathan Uberto. That's for Florida. I know that guy's name. That's a weird name, but I know it. Collier Yamamoto.
Yep.
For the Oilers. And the Islanders on absolute fire in this break. S4 Phantom. Another
Wow.
3-color rookie patch auto here.
All patch too.
$2.99 there. Yeah. It's this is a Josh Hosang case. That is pretty much it. And Logan Couture. Ooh, we got another book coming up. It's Couture, right? Logan Couture for the Sharks, and another book here.
Come on,
This one is Aaron Ekblad. That is going to Florida.
It's beautiful. I love those books. It's a good case for $2.
Ooh. This is a patch-heavy case here.
Sick card.
Las Vegas Knights. Beautiful. 1, 2, 3 color patch. That's the sword. Yeah, that is the sword.
The handle of the sword.
Oh, yeah, look, you can see it right there. Alec Tuch, right? Tuck. See, yeah, I should know. My CH is a K. I'm going to remember this now. Alex Tuck to 36 for the Las Vegas Knights. Beautiful.
That is a beautiful card.
And another one, Taj Thompson here for the Blues.
Heavy in the same teams here. Blues, Islanders.
Now we got to get some love for the Devils. Negative? Or have a love for the Winnipeg Jets?
That'll work.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask for a refund if I don't get anything.
That's right. You just hit up Mike, tell him you want a full refund.
Full refund.
Watch as he laughs. Alright, guys. Last box here. Stellar patchy break so far. Let's close it out right. And then next up, we still had 15 left on football, last I checked. If we get that down to 10 or less, I'll post up a final filler. And again, with that one, 3 or more teams, you get entry for a first off the line box of Elite, and you'll get your double entries, of course, for the New England Patriots. And I believe Brady does have ink.
Pull the base off the bottom. I think there's a base on the bottom.
That's a Jersey one.
So we can end on a...
End on the hit?
Yeah.
End on some. Alright, so first up we got for the Rangers, Kevin Shattenkirk. For the Philadelphia Flyers, we got Samuel Morin.
Oh.
There we go. We got a little Gretzky love here.
Gretzky action.
To 149 again. Wow.
Oh my God.
Phantom, have yourself a Josh Hosang break. Rookie patch auto. You got just 2 colors in there.
Wow.
To 299. At this point, just buy the whole 299 run.
Serious.
Yeah, this one's a little different here for the Anaheim Ducks. We got another booklet coming up. Brandon Montour for the Ducks, Premier Swatches to 99.
Wow.
We're gonna end on a patch auto. There we go. All right.
Wow.
So Minnesota Wild, Joel Erickson, signature booklets. Ooh, that's beauty in the gold ink there. That's the rink one.
Nice.
Ooh.
I think that's an update, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, 2016-17.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are these like a throw? I know they used to have these as a throwback, but nope. So you got the gold ink on that one, the Joel Erickson.
Very cool.
And to close it out,
Look at this.
who is this? New Jersey Devils went to Royo. Nico Hersher. Patch Super Rookies here to 99. 3-color patch.
Sweet.
All right, guys, that is it. As Mike would say, there you have it. I know, I haven't come up with my own little catchphrase here, so
That's right. You gotta
I gotta find my own.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is an update. It's nice.
Wow. Islanders on absolute fire. And who was that? S4 Phantom. Have yourself a break, sir. Alright, so next up we do have...
I tell you, $3 in one case is good.
When you're hot, though.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna find these tins all over my house for like the next week. Actually, the girls took 2 of them because they want to like spray paint them and do something with them.
Yeah.
I don't think they could actually say who Wayne Gretzky is, other than that they'd be like, he's a hockey player.
He's a hockey player. He still plays.
Alright, so let's head over. What do we have left here? Alright, guys, we got the 15 left here in Luminance Football, and we are ready to rip that one. Huge bonus on that one. I think you can still pick up 3 teams for $80-ish. You got the draft day marks in that one, which are huge hits. They're not numbered, but I believe everything is 25 or less, and some of them are selling for crazy money. So we are ready to rip that when we get a little closer. I can post up a final filler, but we need probably about 5, maybe 6 more teams gone. Oh no, I was told not to do that. Don't worry about it, because Matt has his own like sorting method.
Okay.
So he would just take it all apart anyway.
Okay.
But we can count how many Joe Hosang patch autos came out.
Well,
There's at least 3.
There's 2. 2 patch. 1. You probably wouldn't trust me anyway. No, I want to redo it anyway.
Oh, the box is actually right down there by your feet. There it is. Yeah, this Luminance actually was here the last break I did. So it has been in my house for like 2 weeks now, just taunting me. Josh was saying. Was that it? I thought there was one more.
Let's see. I think that's it.
That's the 3.
Yep.
And a jersey. I don't need a slow motion video phone.
Hold on, we did this.
There you go. Oh, no. Just so it's aesthetically pleasing for you, because I know that was bothering you, wasn't it? We were just counting Josh's. So that'll be on there. We still got room, so we'll find some sort of a divider for that. Did you get shut out?
Yes, I did.
Blame Mike.
I'm gonna. This might be an update too. I'm gonna say it's all your fault.
Actually, I do have access, so I can just like give you like, I don't know, $2,000 store credit for that one.
Yeah, I'll take the sign Kevin Durant. What's it up there?
Oh, the photo?
Kevin Durant sign, painting, canvas.
No, I need to see where Kevin Durant ends up now.
Yeah.
'Cause apparently he's done with the Warriors, from what I've read.
He's injured, wasn't he?
He got injured at the end there,
Yeah.
and then he was just, from all the news articles, but take everything with a grain of salt, was that he was angry with the team, so he might be looking to go somewhere else. He's not going to sign his extension, blah, 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 blah. There we go, guys. That is our case of Luminance Football right there. Hey, Stas, what's going on?
What's up, Staz? Let's see if I have any more money to burn.
There we go. That'll do it. That is my divider for him. I mean, obviously, the rest of it's going to be football. Hopefully, Matt, you can figure out, a hockey break and a football break are not the same thing. I don't know. I mean, you're really into that European football, so you might not know. See, Fritz, what's going on? So also, guys, let me know. I moved a lot of things. Got some feedback from you guys. Couldn't hear me right. So I moved a lot of things around. The mic is like 2 inches from my face now. So let me know how the audio is, how the video is. Always listening to feedback. Want to make sure this is perfect for you guys. Then I'm ready to rip some Luminance football. Because now the basketball and hockey are done. The only thing I have to look forward to is football. Looks like we got a couple people on the page right now that are checking out. So if you guys want to get in on this, now is the time. Well, they're the big one in this because they got, what's his name, Hoskins? I think it's Hoskins. Oh, no, Kyler Murray, that's who it is. Kyler Murray went with the Cardinals. Hoskins was Redskins. Oh, I'm ready to rip this football. This football has been sitting here for 2 weeks since the last Draz breaks, and I don't know, guy. I wanted to rip it. But then I'd have to buy the whole case. I don't think Mike would buy a story of, I don't know what happened. It just mysteriously opened.
And Nick seems to be on eBay. I see cards up for sale.
Yeah, then Nick is a shifty guy. I don't know what happened. And once this one fills too, guys, I will also let you know new breaks for tomorrow are going up at 10 p.m. I will let you know exactly what we are doing tomorrow early. So you will have all the insider knowledge of what happens at 10 o'clock tonight on the website. And I'm like feeling it in here. Jeff has like asked me to pull him a really big dolphin, so I know it's going to be a Merino card that I don't want to have to ship off.
Yep.
And it's going to be. It's going to be like the 1-of-1 patch auto, and I'll be like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there goes my paycheck.
I have a couple Merino. I don't have a. That's what I'm looking for now. Is like a really good Merino patch, because when it comes to PC, that's what I always do: auto and a patch. After that, like I don't need every auto.
Right, and you're never gonna have it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's funny. I have a ton of Messier, right? And that's exactly what I say to myself every time. I'm like, someone wants one of mine or a trade, and I'm going, I can't have them all.
Yeah.
There's no.
See, I like doing the Prism or the Select Rainbows. If it's anything die cut, I always love die cut. Die cut is most of
It's really cool.
Especially because I love to send them off as grading. When you get like a die cut card with its 97 edges as a 9.5, you're pretty happy.
Yeah.
And I have a couple. Some of them I was surprised they came back 9.5 because it's like the really old ones where the die cuts were in the middle, so they had to laser cut it out.
Yeah, right.
So I bought like 10 of each one to find the ones that didn't have like laser burn marks on it. Because they'd be like, surface is a 2.
Yeah, right. I gotta tell you, I got that card back, the graded, the BGS from...
The last submission?
Yeah, I only submitted the one card because we hit it, and it was out of 25. It was the Camo Prism draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
Demetrius Marcus. I don't know. I can't remember his name. But I'm like, I came back in a 9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they graded me like 8.5 on corners, 8.5 on surface, and I'm like, they're prism cards. These are like,
Yeah.
and like,
Well,
I'm
the
laughing.
prism centering I get.
Yeah,
Sometimes
that,
that's
right,
off.
that,
You can't help that.
But the edges are dead
Yeah.
on.
Like
you know what? They gave me a 9.5 on the edges.
It was the corners.
But the corners weren't even that bad. I looked. I'm like, I gotta.
We had like they put it under. It's like a 10 times zoom, and they can see things that's just like that little bit of white that you can't see, and it knocks it down. No, I had my Luca came back with that one.
What'd you get on?
My Luca is like an 8.5. I see it in person. Yeah. Like this was one Mike hit, so we sent it off for grading. Yeah. Here, I'll show off my Lulu.
Oh right, yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I can see the centering is off, and if the centering came back a 9, it would have 9.5'd. But you can definitely see it goes to the right, and you know, it's a rough grade, but it's the right grade. So I can't be that upset.
Centering 8.
8.
Yeah, see, but
edges and corners were 9.5. Surface was a 9. You can't help the surface. That's a 9. That's like a machine run.
But I look at the centering and it, I don't know, 8.5. You know.
I get it. All right. So for the centering,
and look, your edges are 9.5.
Yeah.
So you got a 9.5 sub on the edges.
So for the centering, I know they have it's like it's a ruler that they put on the card, and they measure how off it is on each side.
Right.
Like I've seen videos on how they actually grade, and
yeah.
I don't think it's anything I could ever do, but kudos to the people that do.
Right. Yeah, I see it more on the back.
Yeah. But it's already sold anyway.
Oh yeah, you sold it? Good.
Yeah.
Nice, good.
And the one random hockey card that came in from buyback product break.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't tell you who that is.
This is Brian Trottier.
He's a hockey player.
He's a hockey player, and he's a Stanley Cup champion.
Oh, look at that.
But the card is an old card too.
Yeah, it was early.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it the 90s?
It wasn't 90s. I think it was like 2009.
2000.
I think it's Upper Deck Heroes, which is not something they do anymore. This was 2001.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, back when I was like 17 years old.
That's good.
All right, guys. So we got the 14 left here. 4 more, and we will put it to a final filler, and we are ready to rip this one. I'm ready. There's something in there.
Serial?
Probably serial number.
Serial number in this?
We can, yes, and we would just probably have to do a non-numbered random at the end there. But we could definitely do a serial number. We could do random team too if that's what people want.
Yeah.
I like random team because at least you know.
Yeah,
But serial number kind of it depends on how many teams are left and the price point of everything. So we'll see where we're at. Definitely, if the Cardinals go, it's a lot more affordable. But if the Cardinals stay, then it just makes it that much more juicy. So, pros and cons. Don't forget, guys, if you're listening here, 3 teams gets you a entry for a free box of first off the line Elite Football, which has the gold autos in it. I believe everything is numbered to 25 or less. Plus, there are also dual autos in that.
How many people are in on that yet? Do we know?
I can tell you. I believe it was 3 last time I checked. Might be up to 4 now.
That's good odds.
And tomorrow night's breaks I'm looking forward to. There is no more football tomorrow. There's one more football break for the week, guys. So if you're a football fan and you're waiting to see what else we got, there's nothing else tomorrow. But there will be later this week. And we are only breaking Monday to Thursday this week. No Friday breaks. And then next week we resume business as normal. And Mike's back next week. I know he's not as good as me, but don't hold that against him. He tries.
with the beard he's trying. He still loses, though.
Still loses. Actually, I will say, I saw a picture of Danny G for the first time. He might have a beard that can compete with me. Let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 people right now in the running for that free box of first off the line. So no one has 2 entries for it. Just everyone has 1 entry. So you still got really great odds for that one right now. I like the new setup. It's more compact. That one I'm working from home tomorrow because I work here.
Yeah.
So then I can just watch it over there. So I usually put on Netflix or something.
That's cool.
I can't just sit here in silence. I need something going on.
Background noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I usually got some music pumping too when I'm working.
See, I find music more distracting than Netflix.
Really?
Because I'll be like singing along with it and be like, crap, what was I doing? And then I'm writing out lyrics and I'm like, crap. But if it's just something like Jessica Jones, I can just listen to it and zone out. Or a movie I've seen 100 times,
Yeah,
tune that out.
It's just background. When I got my tattoo done.
Yeah, I'm saying. Big old tiger.
Yeah, dude.
Came out really well too.
Thank you.
It's healing nice too. That's important.
It is. It's looking nice. It's finally got its first layer off, and now.
Yep.
So I saw him. Was it yesterday? Saturday, I think I showed it to him, and he's like, "Oh, it's pops. It looks great." But it was funny when I went there to get the tattoo done. He's like, "Put on a movie." You know, he's like, "I need background music. I need him." And it's so funny. Like, this guy works out of his house, and he's got another whole bedroom set up as his tattoo studio.
Yep.
So he's got a true tattoo chair and everything else. Wound up watching 2 movies. We watched The Avengers, and we watched the Motley Crue movie.
Oh, that one? I'm about halfway through on that, the Motley Crue one.
Yeah. And
the Ozzy scene, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, right. Oh, man. You win, Ozzy. Yeah. So, but I was blown away because he's viewing it through the iTunes Apple with the Apple TV. And the guy had like 250 movies like bought and paid, and I'm like, I'm like throwing Netflix, whatever's on is on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll get from there. But he had a ton, and I guess because he's, this is what he does, so he throws on the background TV. And so I was like blown away. I wanted watching, just laying there watching movies. It's cool. And that's what he said. He's like, I need that background.
Yeah.
I need that,
Especially when they're doing that kind of caliber of work here.
Yeah.
And you know what, guys? Realized I did not double reward points, so we're going to go ahead and double reward points for the rest of Luminance. Boop. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it 2.5 times. 2.5 times the normal rewards. Don't tell Mike I went above 2. He will yell at me.
Dan, why are you doing that all the time?
Well, he might be watching too. We got 1 viewer who's not logged in. He might be spying on me. Or he might be on YouTube actually too. Yeah, a couple of people on YouTube actually. So that should be updated. It is. It's the Stas, Nick, and Draz party. So let me see here. Yep.
In the house. In the house.
We got the bonus reward points are active right now, guys. If you want to go grab a team or 2, you get 3. You're in on the giveaway for a first off the line box of Elite Football.
Patriots are free.
Also, hello YouTube people. We got a couple of people watching over there. Anyone on YouTube, if you guys want, clubhousebreaks.com. That's where all of our breaks are. We have a live stream going on right there. Very mobile friendly. It was built for mobile. So if you guys are watching on your phone, that's the place to be. Looks like we get about 4 more teams, guys, and I'll try to put this into a final filler. The price will vary depending on what teams get taken. And, of course, entries into the filler do count towards all the giveaways, 3 or more, etc., etc.
Let's see.
Your boys out of school now?
No, tomorrow is, I believe, their last day. Tomorrow the 25th. Last day.
My girls were today.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, he's breaking all dress code. Him and his friends are breaking all dress code rules tomorrow.
What are they going to do? Well, that's what I've said too. For my office job, the last day there, like whether if I'm put in my 2-week notice and I leave or whatever, is the one thing they have is we have our corporate dress code, etc. It's business casual. You can wear jeans. They don't care. But the one article that is missing for men that is neither on the restricted or allowed list is a kilt. So I just want to show up on my last day in a kilt and been like, oh. I'm sorry, but as a Scottish guy, you certainly can't send me home for this, can you?
Oh, of course not. This is what I wear on Fridays.
This is traditional garb for my people. And just to watch them be like, as I leave, like, and kilt is now on the list.
Yeah, had to add that one.
But I don't think they actually will. I think they'd be like, all right, whatever.
Right, exactly. Goodbye.
Carry on with your day, sir. No one's going to do this again. But I'm going to start the trend. Kilts every Friday.
That's great.
I have to imagine it's pretty breezy.
Justin's like, we're wearing flip-flops, sunglasses, hats, and...
They can't wear hats?
I don't think they're allowed to wear hats at school.
That's a little extreme. It's a hat.
Yeah.
Well, I get like baseball hat. If it's winter, I'm wearing my beanie.
Right. I'm wearing the beanie, right. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe baseball caps are not allowed. I don't know.
Maybe. Flip-flops I get. That's a hazard if they trip. That one I get more than dress code. It's just health concerns. What was the other one? Sunglasses?
Sunglasses.
It's a little extreme, but alright.
Yeah, right. Like, who's going to wear it during class? Come on. But there's nothing going on. The last day.
Yeah.
My old Matt had a half a day today and a half a day tomorrow. And he's not even going tomorrow. He's like, I'm not even going. But he has to. He has to go to one class.
Oh, okay.
Because the teacher said, you better show up. He's like, I got to show up to one class. He's so pissed off.
That's fine. You just download a couple things to Netflix, download it straight to your phone, and you're good to go.
Yeah. So that's what he's doing. Yeah, dude, I think everything is moving forward with my place.
Good.
Yeah. So,
You have a date yet, or?
It's still the 17th of July.
Okay.
That's still on point.
Day of the week is that?
Huh?
Trying to see what day of the week that is.
Yeah.
17th. A Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday, so I'll close on a Wednesday, which I like because I'm having carpet runner for my stairs installed on the 12th, and I think I'll get in there like 11th after work and vacuum.
The new house, right?
Yeah, the new house.
Wait, why are you doing work on it before it closes?
Huh?
Why are you doing work on it before it closes?
No, after it closes. So
Okay.
it closes on the 17th.
Okay.
But I'm technically not gonna. My moving date's gonna be the 20th. That's Saturday.
Okay.
Because I don't want anything interfering with work.
Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close on the 17th. 18th I'll go and shampoo the rugs. Either I'm debating on having a professional come in and do it, or I spend a few bucks and rent a machine and do it myself.
Yeah. You can do it yourself. It's honestly not that bad.
No, it's not that bad, and I figured it's gonna be empty.
Yeah.
And let it sit, so it'll dry by the next day, and then they're installing the rugs on that Friday, and then Saturday is the move. So at least I'll be able to get in and do shit.
Yeah, if you need help, let me know.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate that.
I'll come supervise everyone else.
There's This goes over here.
You lift that box.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, it's funny. You look at the case combined, and
Yeah.
it's such a small. And, you know,
That was the number one thing. Like when I was setting up the desk space, I was like, I need all of this space, and then I got the first case, and I'm like, it's not that big.
no. Even these, like I said, I know that the other tins are bigger. The upper deck ones, like the tin boxes.
Yeah, the immaculate, or the
Yeah.
panita ones, yeah.
And it's true. It's like, you know, they spend all this money on the packaging, which, don't get me wrong, is nice. You know, like the cup and the suitcases and all this. It's a cool concept, but you could do away with all of that, you know.
That's what, Flawless. I think Flawless looks beautiful, but I'm like, how much extra are we paying for this briefcase here?
Serious.
That said, I want one of the briefcases.
Of course. Because it's a cool concept.
That's why I'm going to push for it national. Be like, Mike, let's bring some Flawless. My case. Hey. Run away.
Dibs.
Let's see. Just going to get all the spreadsheets ready so we are ready to rip when we are full. Is that the tiny cat again?
Yep.
She's going to follow you around. Is what she does.
Big boy before, but he was chilling over here. But
Yeah, he's a little bit of a scaredy cat, so he'll run away. He's fine once he gets to know you, but before that, mid seat. That looks about 80-ish. Let's see. R free. Nah, bounce off. Let's go with 101. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 101 puts us to 107. Yep, there we go.
hello, beauty.
Alright, so we got left of C2 finding. What we got? Foot. In C2. That's one. Hey, Jeff. I know, look at this. We got some people, guys. So, guys, right now I'm getting the list together for football. If we can get a couple more teams taken, I will. Yes, Bad H. We already ripped Premiere. You can rewind the YouTube video for that one, or I will upload it after we break football. I agree, Jeff. I think people are really sitting on the potential of this first off the line box. First off the line, hits tend to go for some really nice money.
I bought three teams in hockey,
Atlanta,
just to try to land the Devils, and I missed out on the Devils,
Chicago,
and missed out on hitting any.
Cleveland,
But I'm still thinking of getting in on the Luminance just for that.
Detroit. Well, you got to remember, Luminance is one of your first shots at the 2019 rookies. So, alright, hey, don't insult my Falcons. I mean, sure, they only have like 3 players that ever show up in hits, but when they hit, they got beautiful patches.
They do.
Emperor, you got Kansas. El Jefe with the Chargers. Oh, shoot, let's be up on that chair.
Oh yeah, Dory.
Miami. Stas, you got Minnesota. Limazoid, you got the Oakland Raiders. Stas, you got Pittsburgh and Tampa. Tennessee, Washington. There we go. Alright, what are we looking at here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we got 14 teams. If we did serial number right now, guys, it would actually be $92, or I think it's about 66 for a random team, if I'm reading this right. Let's get a couple more gone, and then we will definitely put this one to a final filler here. Hey, Graham, how you doing? Graham, you had something really nice in Premiere. I remember saying your name once. Or twice.
What do you have?
Premiere for Graham. Graham. Minnesota Wild, I think that was where his hit was. Capitals.
Yeah. He had
Carolina hit once or twice too, so.
He had the Wild. Yeah, he had that booklet update.
That's right. You got a. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, Graham. Graham, you want spoilers? You let me know.
All right, yeah.
If not, guys, you can always rewind on the YouTube, right on the page.
Vegas did really well. Obviously, the Islanders, we know. Yeah, Patch is pretty sick. Marc-Andre Fleury's a big hit.
So it's the cheapest option to get on that first of the line box is 25. 30, 60, 80. Yeah, $85 is your cheapest chance to get in on that first off the line box if you guys want to get on that. And you'll be, I think there's 5 entries so far, so you have really good odds to get in. Five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 5 people are eligible so far for that first off the line box.
When does that come out? That product?
Elite is Wednesday. No. There it is. I just want to fire 114. And then don't forget, guys, we got breaks going up at 10 o'clock tonight. Once football is full, I will tell you guys exactly what we are breaking tomorrow, so you are ready. I actually really like tomorrow's breaks. Mike was nice and let me actually design the break week. Tuesday is my fun day. Tuesday is products I love, so you know I'm going to be excited to rip
Well, bring me in for only hockey, thanks.
That's right. Well, you're welcome to come tomorrow. Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay.
The door is
You're
always
gonna get sick
open.
of me by Thursday.
Nah, I can never get sick of you.
Thanks.
Not that I could tell you. I'll just think it.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, you can think it.
I think the same thing about kids all the time, so. What's this? My niece. I love my niece. It's my niece. That was her dance recital.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute.
She's just endless joy.
Oh,
And that's her stepsister.
cute. Both cute.
Is her
How old is the youngest there?
she is 6 right now, I believe. 6? That sounds about right. And it's her second year in dance. Now she's going to be on the competition team. I'm ready. I'm ready to be dance uncle. She was teaching me the dances too, so
That's cool.
nothing like a 6'1" guy dancing with his niece.
6 foot, Bigfoot, burly looking.
That's
guy.
right.
Well, I have an announcement that my son is going to become a teenager on Friday.
Good luck.
This Friday. I can't believe it. I now have 2 teenagers, son. Two teenage boys.
Yeah, I have 1 teenage girl, and that's enough.
Oh, I can't. Like, I know Justin's a lot different than Matt, but it's like I don't have kids anymore. That's
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? It's like they're teenagers.
You have young adults now.
Yeah, got young adults now. Look at it. It's Graham.
We got Graham and Staz.
And Draz. And
Some
I'm
jerk
not
named
even online.
Draz.
I should just
No.
put myself online just to.
Nah, we don't want to inflate the numbers. That's always the good part about breaks and that recording everything is that you don't have to be here.
Right.
I know, actually, some people say that they like to just buy into breaks and then get the mystery mail day of what did I get.
What they get, right.
Not everyone's like me where I'm like, wait, he's alive, I must watch. And then I get yelled at because we're eating dinner and I have my earbuds in and she's like, what are you doing? Shh. I must know what he's doing.
Oh, you have a plan tomorrow? No, I canceled.
Mm.
Are you on?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you eat that pizza.
I had a slice.
Okay, good. Hello, face. There's salad in there too.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nick spoils us with food.
I did.
You do. You didn't need to, but you did.
I know.
Nick is offering to buy everyone whatever they want when they're at nationals. Wait, what?
Said by Dan.
Actually, the VIP party is catered.
I know.
That was
I'm so
delicious.
pissed that I'm not going to make that.
Why can't you miss work?
One, I'm literally down to like 1 day left for the year. I know. It's huh?
I thought you owned it.
No, not the company. No, for my own business, yes. But
Okay.
no, I've been working. I have my full time. I have a full time gig.
Okay.
So my own business. I did 5 years of my own business for 5 years, and it got to the point where I lost 2 accounts, and I couldn't sustain it by myself. I couldn't. I needed. I couldn't sustain the insurance and just everything. So I said, you know what? I gotta need a full time gig. So I went and did a full time gig, and I did that for 2.5 years. And from there, I had to leave that company because it was just a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I moved over to this place recently, and I know what I was going through. I needed a place where I can be a little bit more level-headed.
Yeah.
So I took a job where I'm at now, working for this agency, which is great. The agency is great, good people, but I sacrificed a lot of my vacation time for less days, for a very better working environment.
Yeah. Everything has its pros and cons.
Yeah, it does. So that's exactly what happened. I'm now moved into working for someone, but I still do my own work, but I use it as my side, my own side stuff.
Well, it's like everything I do here. It's my side gig.
Yeah.
It's the what's the theory? Have a job to pay your bills, have a hobby to keep you sane, and something else. Oh, something to make you grow, something that you love, and then something to pay the bills. So.
Right.
Yeah, I have my day job, the Clubhouse, and my PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, and school.
That's
Almost done with that.
Yeah, you do. So that's the deal. Is that I sacrificed literally a month's worth of vacation.
Ooh.
A month.
That's a lot of vacation.
Dude, I sacrificed a month of vacation time for 2 weeks. Or 10 days.
Yeah.
2 weeks. So, I went away from my mancation that I do every year. That I use 6 days for. So it's like, there you go. There's 6 days just there. And then I was sick twice.
Yeah.
So I literally done like 1 day. So that's why I can't really take the time. I just can't do it,
Yeah.
And
so that's one thing I've been with my company for 13 years now. So I get 24 vacation days.
Yeah.
And I'm like blowing them all. I had like half of my vacation during July. I'm just not showing up.
Right.
So I'll be out for 10 days and then 3 days for national. So yeah, there's like half my vacation time right there. But you know what? That's fine by me.
Yeah, it's okay. Right. That's exactly it.
So what I save it up for.
Yeah. So that's why I can't do the national. That's why I can't pull the trigger to come on a Thursday.
Yep.
To be there for look, I've known where it's going to be for a very long time. Well, not a long time. It wasn't locked down, that long ago. But I knew the concept, and I'm like, man, I'm going to miss that. Man, that sucks. And I know I missed last year, and it's only gotten bigger. He's only done.
Well, next year's AC, so I mean that's just us driving on the turnpike.
That's it. Yep. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be together for that one, unless the wife comes then. Yeah.
No, it's, I'm actually thinking.
Yeah, she'll come too.
No, I was actually thinking next year, just like you and me might just rent out a big ass beach house rather than a hotel and spend the week.
Right.
Yeah.
That might work. more.
I mean, it'll be fine for us. Like Wednesday, you know, those days that we have to go national, fine, we'll go national. But at least then, like the kids and the wives and everything, there's the beach, there's the boardwalk, everything. Have fun.
Right.
And since it's close enough for us, we can just drive and be like, all right, take the keys, have fun, see ya.
Right. That's true.
So.
And I could just bring Justin down.
Yeah.
Matt won't go, but I'll bring Justin down, let him hang, you know. And if it is my week, you know.
Yeah, I mean, we still got time to plan that. So.
Yeah. We got
Let's get through the first one.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what do we have left here? All right, guys, we have 14 left, so 4 teams going, and I will put this to a final filler. And that's about it. I mean, we can do it now, but we would have to sell 14 spots. Yeah.
Come on, guys. Where are we? Let's break this. Luminance.
Couple big ones. I mean, you got the Giants here with their new quarterback. Obviously, you got the Cardinals. They got the big one. Broncos, another big one. And who else? Oh, the 49ers. And honestly, from sorting case one, those are teams that hit. If you want a stack of cards, that's them. You got the draft day marks coming in there. You got some nice patches. Definitely came out of that. Saints actually got a lot of hits too, and they're only a $35 team. You're going to see a lot of Kamara with that one. Packers actually might be the sneaky one. There's actually a good amount of vet in this. Let's see who's on there. Luminance. There we go. Green Bay, there we go. Yeah, Packers got a couple sneaky hits in there too. was she offering to heat it up?
No, that's right. I didn't want it. I like it like this.
Cold pizza's got a certain quality to it. Jersey pizza. I am totally going to judge Chicago on their pizza.
That's exactly what I was saying. I go, I have to hit up. Have to try the Chicago style pizza.
See, I'm not a big sauce person, so
See, I am. I like sauce.
the perfect pizza to me is white pizza, extra pepperoni, well done.
Really?
Oh yeah. You have no idea what you're missing. I tried to get my local pizzeria to name it after me and they wouldn't do it. But every time I order it, they're like, "This looks really good." And I'm like, "Yeah, name it after me. Put me on the menu." I can't spell. Post.
Where is everybody tonight? Who's in the room is hopping?
I think it's the later start time. People aren't used to it. Sadly, I still have to work. I would love to be on at 4 o'clock with you guys, but
Sorry.
I don't even get home till about 4:30. Actually, today I flew home. I don't know what it was, but there was just no one on the road.
No, man.
And now that I don't have to drop off the girls in the morning, I can get to work earlier, leave it a little earlier. I am happy. Oh, here, I'll give you a sneak peek. That's something that'll be at the booth.
Oh, fun. Oh, cool. Very cool. That's exciting. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. That is fun. Have to put up some challenges.
Oh, there will be. I'm sure we'll do all sorts of things. Well, that's what I'm curious to see. We have to plan out how to do, like, with the axe throwing, like, how are people competing for prizes on that one?
Yeah.
Because I know last year when we did bowling, if you got a strike, you got a card out of, like, we shuffled together, like, 15 decks of cards, and you had to build the best hand.
That's cool. Yeah.
And then I drove Mike nuts because he was like, "All right, who has the best
Just
hand?"
Cards.
I knew where all the full decks of cards were, and he's like, "All right, who has a one?" And I was like, "I have 4 royal flushes. I also have 4 of every card."
That's great.
I always exclude myself from giveaways, though. I'd rather see other people get it. As much as I may want that.
There's nothing wrong with taking a little.
Nah.
Being involved a little bit.
I did. I took a t-shirt. Actually, Fatima took a t-shirt.
Nice.
And then I tried to steal from her. The Panini ones are the most comfortable shirts you'll ever wear.
I love the Panini one I still have from a few years ago. I was like, it's the best shirt.
Yeah, at the VIP party one, they gave like one of those like lightweight training ones. I love that shirt.
Yeah.
Like the greatest shirt in the world.
Does it say Panini on
Yep.
it, obviously, right?
Yeah. There's a Panini logo on it. It's somewhere upstairs. I can try and find it.
Yeah.
I'll probably be bringing it with me to National, but actually I should bring it on vacation. It's really lightweight and good.
Yeah, when are you going away again?
We leave Saturday.
5th, you leave? Or before that? You leave before
For what?
the 4th?
on Saturday the 29th.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll be back the 6th.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. So it's up to you. I mean,
Just let me know.
3rd, 4th, 5th. I mean,
I'll do whatever you need.
yeah. The only, like, required day is the 4th. If you want to come the 3rd or the 5th, that's awesome. But
Yeah, I will.
and I'll show you where everything is.
Yeah.
And are you coming tomorrow?
I'll come tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Because then I'm going to have my daughter bring her keys with her. Or I'll just give you mine. Or I might just leave them in the garage. I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll talk.
broadcasting into the world where I
Yeah,
leave all my extra house keys right now.
The third rock from the right underneath the plant, the outdoor cat box underneath the.
That was one of the things that always bugged me too, and like so many times I've thought about getting a PO boxes. I'm like, how many times do we send out packages with just our address on it? But then again, when I'm like shipping it to Minnesota, I'm like, I don't think you're
Right,
flying here to
right,
rob my
yeah.
house.
Yeah.
So those other Jersey. Well, actually, no. Us and the rest of Jersey, like all Jersey people have an understanding. Like,
Sure.
don't
It's
screw with other
unwritten-
Jersey people.
unwritten rule, right?
You see a Pennsylvania license plate, you screw with that person.
Right.
Or New York, you can really screw with that. I know that's where you're from, so that's why
That's
we,
all right,
we can
yeah.
mess with them. Hey, Big P, how you doing? All right, guys, let's get 4 more teams going, and I will put up the final filler. If someone wants to be a hero and take 3 or 4 teams, you do get your double entries plus your shot at that first off the line box. It's going well, Big P. I will say we broke a Premier already, and that was a very patch and auto happy case. So I want to keep that rolling into this one. I like seeing all these big hits coming out. We had 3 booklets, so that was actually a really hot case too. So you're lucky to see one of them.
Isn't that awesome? Oh, dude, look. That's his face constantly. Look.
It's just not happy. And you know that cat is happy too. That's like not an angry cat or anything.
Look at it.
Fatima is obsessed with One Bike One World guy now too.
Oh yeah, right. I'm
He
sure.
just picked
I'm
up-
sure I ruined you there.
Yeah. She thinks he's the greatest guy in the world, and he just picked up 2 kittens. We saw.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
It's an awesome cat though. It's very unique.
Very. I was like, are you? I didn't even think it was real. And there's no way this thing's real. Look at this. How is that real? Right? Like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
It looks like a painting.
Yeah. I'm like, I've never seen a cat with so nappy.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's probably the most amazing fur ever.
Yep. Refresh the wrong window.
Always looks
Oh, we are down to 11, guys.
Uh-oh.
There is a hero amongst us.
Wonder what team's going to be left.
That I can tell you guys in a minute. Looks like Graham is our hero, taking 3 teams. So
Yeah.
we got Graham took Carolina, Green Bay, and Saints. Carolina. Who did I say? Green Bay and Saints. What's that put us down to? Puts us down to a $73 random team or $80 serial number. So let's see if we can get like one more team going, and I will fire this off. Also, thank you, Graham. Hey, Bank of Dad, how you doing? Bank of Dad, if you don't know what's on menu for tonight, last break of the night is Luminance Football. 3 or more teams in this one gets you double entries to get the Patriots for free, and 3 gets you an entry for a free box of first off the line Elite Football. So I think those are churning around $190, $200 right now. So 3 spots is definitely the no-brainer for the night on football. We already broke hockey. Hockey was crazy good with patches, beautiful autos. I'm ready to rip this football and see what's in here. This has been sitting around for like 2 weeks with me, and it's been bothering me that it's not open yet.
Seriously, there's no way I can leave a box open. I'd wind up buying the whole thing.
I'm the worst. Like, if I go to like my local card shop and I see like random packs. Actually, so I did this weekend was I went there and I noticed he had a bunch of what was it, 14-15 Series 2, which is the Blues goalie Young Gun. So I was just like, how many packs? Give me all the packs.
Yeah, I'll take them all.
And I was like, that's where it's going to be sitting. Is like his high gloss one. I'd be like, oh yeah, time to sell this right now. But no.
Yeah.
There was a couple. There was. Oh, here it was. There was one Young Gun of Andrew Agazzoni. Don't even know if he plays anymore. And one of the Program of Excellence of Tyler Witherspoon.
Who's that of?
Tyler Witherspoon?
I don't know who that is.
I have no idea. I was going for the Young Guns.
Yeah, sure. Yep. Dude, that's it. You don't know.
They'll end up in a future Draz pack, so. And actually, at National, I might be unveiling the Draz packs that people might actually be able to purchase if they want.
Oh. That's cool.
Might do that one. We'll see how we do this. I have to talk to Mike and see if he even will allow me. I'm not about to piss off the boss. Well, alright. I don't mind annoying Mike. That's like a hobby of mine, but I know where the line is. Looks like we got 3 more in a cart. So I'll update you guys in a minute here. Looks like we'll be down to less than 10 teams, so we'll see where we are and put up a final filler. It's like Rex picked up who? Rex picked up the Bengals.
The Giants still in there?
Giants? Right now they are. I don't know if they're in a cart though. I know there's a couple more teams in the cart right now, guys. So this is your last shot. If you guys want to get in on, it's Bolt Fan 91 picked them up. Picked up the Cincinnati Bengals. Bolt Fan 91. Yeah, it looks like we're going to the last call on teams here, guys. So if you want in, now's your chance. It looks like we'll be ready to rip right after this filler, which is quickly dropping in price. Oh, nope. You doing any?
Mhm.
You doing any?
Spots?
Hmm.
Maybe. I can maybe do the. I'll
Filler?
take the Giants maybe.
Well, no, I mean, if you want to wait for the filler, we can do filler. We have 10 left right now, so.
Oh, is there 10?
Yeah.
So you could do one per, right?
We can do random team or serial number. It's honestly, it's the same exact price. So I'd probably do serial number, so people get a little bit more of a spread into the big teams.
Right.
So, your last shot. Do you want one or serial?
Hold on. Let me look. Real quick.
It's okay to say no.
I know it is, but I want to see if my value is better taking the single team or waiting for the filler.
They both have the pros and cons. You'll own the entire team, or you'll own 10% of 10 teams. And you're gonna have Giants, Broncos, Cardinals, Niners in there.
Alright, yeah, I'll do a filler.
Alright, guys, give me a minute here. I'm gonna set up final filler, and we will be ready to rip.
6 online, that's including Staz and Draz. Staz and Draz.
He's my brother from another mother.
Big P. I see Graham still in the house.
See if I remember how to do this. Enter the stock as 0. Update. Alright, we're sold out on that one. Make sure no orders are coming through. It's like Rex. Should we get on that?
Can't leave empty-handed, you know.
You gotta go for it. This is break 4085. Oh, look, he has another one I can just steal. Duplicate. Alright, guys, give me like 2 minutes to set up this final filler, and we will be ready to go. 4085. Oh, it takes a second. Freddy Funko will show up.
Yeah, I know.
Just gotta go up. Serial number, Lebanon's. $8. Inventory. Publish.
$4XX. Wow.
Oh, for the t-shirts?
It's a big t-shirt. I don't know if they made those.
Yeah, on behalf of big guys like me, we need it. I'm not a 4X, I'm a 3X, but I'm happy he got big sizes.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Alright guys, final filler is up on the fillers page. 10 spots, $78, and it's going to get you play on 10 teams, and half of them are honestly big teams, so this is your chance. And it does count towards all giveaways. There you go, for all our people in chat if you want a link, and then we will be ready to go.
I'm in.
Alright, we got Nick in. We got 9 left, guys. 9 left, and we are ready to rip.
This stuff. Is this George Burns?
Yeah. I want that in like a gift bag kind of thing.
That's cool.
Honestly, I had no idea who he was.
Really?
It had to be explained to me. They were like, "You got the George Bernstein check," and people were like, "Oh, that's awesome." I was like, "Yeah."
Cool. Now
Who is he?
Oh my god, he's classic. He's actually in great shape too.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. There's nothing I want. Do you want it for your collection? You can have it.
I'm thinking about how I would even like what I would do with it because it's such a cool piece.
Probably get that. Do like a
Gotta
photo
get,
framed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta get like a photo with it, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it's yours if you wanted it.
No, I don't want to take it from you.
It's literally been sitting around here for months, me trying to figure out what to do with it.
Well, there you go.
Because it's like $20-$25 on eBay, and I'm like, I don't even know how to ship it, like, because of its size.
Right, sure, it's like weird.
Plus, you'd have to, like, it's a check, so you would definitely have to figure out how to,
Let's see, how old is this? 43. Wow.
yeah, 43, so you're looking at 60, 76 years.
Dude, that's awesome. That alone is so cool.
It's
Dude, only
yours.
that much? It's only that much on eBay?
There's a one. I think someone found, like, the whole book.
Book of it, right?
So-
Sure, yeah. And his wife, Grace?
Mhm.
Grace Allen Burns.
Yeah, I think they both did comedy, right?
I don't know. I didn't know if I didn't realize his wife did. It's cool. Even tells you the branch of the bank. It's cool.
You gotta love all the really old stuff.
Yeah.
Back before they had to really worry about
Right.
identity theft.
Yeah. Payroll check, and it was run through a typewriter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? To type it up. That's so awesome. Yeah, you gotta look. So the number 2,000. So there's 2,275 other checks out there.
She was Grace Ethel Cecil Rosalie Allen. Was a vaudevillain and comedian.
So she died in '64, huh?
And yeah, she did a bunch of. She was a zany partner and a comic foil of husband George Burns. Yeah, they were a power couple.
Hey, see him what he looks like when he's older, man. Wow,
George Burns.
Yeah, what year did he die?
He passed away
It's not
in.
that long, I don't think, right?
Where do you go? 1996.
Yeah, see that?
He was 100 years old when he passed away.
Yeah.
And he's from New York City. And she passed away in 1964, so he lived for a while without her.
Nathan Bonham?
I'll be born Nathan
Birnbaum.
Birnbaum. Change it to Burns.
That's so fun.
Yeah. 2 kids. One of them became an actor too. He was active from 1902 to 1996, till when he passed away.
Yeah,
Wow.
Dude. Yeah,
He was a
he was
94.
Still with the cigar.
Wow.
Dude,
Yeah.
still with the cigar. That's what was crazy about him. He would always just. I remember just seeing him old, just being real old.
Yep.
I mean, look at him there. 61, he looked old.
Yeah, continued to work just weeks before his death of cardiac arrest. Wow. Alright, guys, we got 9 left. 9 left on the filler. And then we are ready to rip this Luminance football.
Let's do it.
I'm telling you, there's something big hiding in here. It's been sitting around taunting me for far too long.
Come on, the hockey guy want a spot. Come on. Let's do it.
Oh, any break that marinates long enough. Look at some of those, like the break 4,000 that we did with all those boxes of hockey. Cases of hockey. What was it, the premiere?
Say it again. What was it? I didn't hear.
What was break 4,000? It was 4 cases of hockey. I think it was, no, it wasn't
Yeah,
premiere.
It did not premiere. It was the cup.
No.
No, it was
The one he really loves.
Yeah, it was
Dominion. Thank you, Stas.
That's
Yeah.
Dominion. It's one of my favorite too.
What was it? No, it was 3 Dominion, 1 Prime, because Prime was the only way to get Dominion.
Yeah.
Yep.
They put it in Prime, right?
Also, you guys know whose idea that was, right? That was my idea.
I'm gonna assume it was Draz.
Mike can deny me all he wants on that one. I'll pull up the text. It's like, what do we should do? I was like, I guess we have to do hockey. That's what we started as. That's what people love. And then I just cried on the inside because it wasn't basketball.
Excuse me. Tired.
Nick's gonna take a nap on the desk.
I'm gonna. I took myself to the doctor's on Saturday. I was like, past 4 days, I'm like, what is wrong with my ear? Why is my ears hurting? And normally, I get ear infections and sinus infections all the time. But I'm like, I feel fine. Like, I don't, And sure enough, she's like, yeah, you got an ear infection.
Fun.
I'm like, are you kidding me? So sure enough, I'm now on antibiotics. I've been taking that for the last 2 days, and ear drops, and on, guys. Let's get in on this.
That's up on all the feeds. Shoo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yeah. 9 left, guys, and we are ready to rip.
Come on, guys. I'm in on this. Let's go. I want to see what's in this box.
And also, if you guys want, you can take 3 spots in the filler. That will still get you an entry into the box of First Off the Line Elite. And to get you, 30% of 10 big teams? Not 10 solid teams. I think 4 of them are really big teams. Got the Cardinals in there, the Giants. Who else was in there? Cardinals, Giants. Broncos are in there. 49ers.
Alright. 5 guys in the room. Bank of Dad. You probably were in the room. I just couldn't see it.
Big P, we got Graham, Bank of Dad, and Staz. And some jerk named Draz. These are tomorrow's breaks. Oh, I told you, actually. I think I told you. We got a half case there. That one I'm looking forward to. I have to fight myself from buying in on that one.
Yeah. It's tough.
So I'm like, no, Dad, you're going on vacation. Let's see.
My money's going to all my money's going to a very big place right now. Last thing I need to be done.
It's buying breaks.
Yep.
But here you are buying breaks.
Yep, of course. 'Cause you're addicted. Yeah, lucky you. Got any excursions set up?
Yeah. So we're doing in Florida. We're just going to the beach. We're going snorkeling, and then we're doing that Atlantis.
Yeah,
We're doing that.
that's cool. The neat thing. Well, let me ask you with this because I don't know what they offer. They offer you to go there, or they offer you to stay on their beach.
The what part?
Atlantis.
So we're doing like the water park because we have all the kids coming, so we're gonna do the
Yeah.
water park. And I was like, if you need me, they have like a mile-long lazy river. See it?
Yeah,
Just pull me out when it's time to go. Other than that,
that's perfect.
don't drown.
No, I've been to Atlantis a few times actually. I stayed in the big tower
Yeah.
when they were just the big 2 towers.
Yeah, no,
And
we're
now
only there
they've-
for.
Now there's like 6 different.
That's 8 to. I think yeah, that's the 8 to 6 one. So we're only there for what? That's 10 hours. But minus the
That's
time to get off and then
Yeah,
get
yeah.
back on.
Get out, get off. Yeah.
Yeah,
I will recommend,
Wednesday, right?
unless you're on an excursion, but just you can. So you're not staying overnight there or anything, right?
No, it's just the day.
So, one of the most recent vacations, I think it was 3 years ago.
Mhm.
It was right after a storm came through.
Okay.
So literally, we got down there like 3 days after the storm blew through, and we were there till late because we weren't leaving until we were leaving at like midnight or whatever. So I literally after dinner, 10 o'clock, or even sooner. There's like 9:30. I jumped into a cab,
Mhm.
me and my buddy, and went right over to Atlantis. Got off, and walked the whole premise. And usually, because I've been there before, usually they're very strict. They won't allow the general public to walk because they have like a grotto
Mhm.
area where you can be underneath the water and see all the
Mhm.
stuff. But like the door was cracked open because of the wind, and there was sand all like on the pavement, and everything. So they weren't being as strict. And sure enough, it was dark, but it was cool,
Mhm.
and it was awesome. And like walked through the whole underwater thing, but you could see that the water was cloudy because it was
Mhm.
built up. But it was probably one of the best times going. And I've been there like 4 times. I've actually been to the Atlantis, and
No, the only thing I want to do is lazy river and the
Yeah.
giant water slide that takes you on with sharks.
to the sharks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'll give you a little hint there.
And I bring my throwaway glasses, so if I'm going down the
Yeah.
water slide, and yeah.
Well, the thing about the water slide with the sharks is, and I've done this, it's so cool, right? But when you're going down, because you're going so fast and you're actually going down feet first, all the water from your feet splash into your face.
Yeah.
You don't even have a chance to open your eyes to even look around for that split second.
Oh no, that's why we're gonna have goggles.
Yeah, no, you gotta go down with the goggles if they let you. I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
let you. Because if not, you can't see anything.
Yeah.
And you're like, you miss it. You're like, what was
You're like,
that?
oh, wait.
You know, what do you mean? I did this for nothing.
I'll just have to do it again.
Yeah. But no, it's definitely. Well, I don't know if you'll do the actual the Mayan one where you're out in the open and you go down.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll go on any of them.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's mostly for the girls, so it'll be whatever they want to do.
That's
Fatima,
awesome.
Fatima doesn't like going underwater, so it'll be me going with them.
Okay.
Or they can just go on their own, and we'll be on the lazy river. See you.
Yep. They actually, you'll enjoy the actual surroundings. They have on the actual grounds, they have several different pools of water. They have the aquarium part, and then they have a separate section all for baby sharks.
Yeah.
So it's like you see in like water maybe about this deep,
Mm-hmm.
75 to 100 different baby sharks.
No.
And you get to look at, you know what I mean, you get to see them like you're this close.
So
You're like, oh my
that means
God.
I'm just gonna be sitting there singing the Baby Shark song, you know.
Yeah, that's
Baby
it.
Shark.
They have a then they have the
This one was you, right? By the way.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yep.
Well, were you saying in the chat that you wanted to get one of the shirts?
Yeah.
Well, just tell Mike. I'll bring
Yeah,
it
I
back.
know. Yeah, that's what I just. Yeah. I was
I'm sure he'd ship you one too. So, but no, I'll bring it back. Or if you don't go, if not, I'll just hold it for the 2 days.
Yeah, no, I'm really gonna try to make it. I'm gonna see after I close and
Yeah.
see where my situation's at.
No,
That's
you gotta
really
take care of
what
that
I'm looking
first.
at before, but
Yeah, I put in for one of those bids to get the upgraded room, so we'll see if they take it or not.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it's like you can be like, I will pay you X amount of dollars to upgrade me, because it's for them it's like, okay, well, we have an empty whatever room. If people want to toss us a couple extra bucks,
Right.
then we're good. So
Yeah.
mine's a really low offer, so we'll see. I don't know how popular it is, given that it's a holiday weekend and for it off of school. It could be honestly a super crowded boat,
Right,
but we'll see.
Really packed, yeah.
My parents are in the process of moving too,
Oh yeah.
so they just put an offer in.
Where are they going?
They live in the Denver area, so they're moving to a more the same area but more country,
Oh, okay.
more open area.
posted out on Facebook?
Yeah, it's on Facebook. It is on Twitter. It is everywhere. So we got 9 left, guys. 9 spots left for the night. $78 gets you a chance on 10 different teams. A couple of them are the monster teams. You got the Cardinals, Giants, Niners, and Broncos being your big teams. You got a 10% shot on each one of them. And then all the non-numbered stuff will, of course, go into a separate random. So someone will get that stack of the non-numbereds. Micro mini filler. Oh man. See, I know there are some rooms that do like the filler for a filler, and I'm like, that's too many times of rolling the dice for me. That would just stress me out to no end. Or people that do razzes, and they're like, it's a mini to get into the mini, to get into the other mini, to get into the main, and then you can do a buyback. And that is why we don't do razzes in the Clubhouse Exchange. Then I would spend my entire paycheck.
Yeah, I understand doing the one mini, and that's it. You gotta leave it at that. You know. Or if you did like took 5 teams and did 2, but just
Well, yeah, stats.
Second.
Stas, you were just down in Washington, though, so you just go rob a bank in Washington and then go back up to Canada. There's no extradition, right? Yeah, no, I'm with you, Stas. I've been in a couple razzes throughout the year, and I won one, and they were like, do you want the card or the buyback? And I'm like, the card, it's what I bought for. And he's like, oh. People always just take the buyback. And I'm like, no, I want the card. It's what I'm here for. Because then they keep like 20% of the cash too, and I'm like,
yeah, it's wrong. It's all the way to make the money. That's all it is.
well, wait, Stas, are you the CFO? I mean, you trying to tell me something here? Shall we call in the FBI and be like, I got him? Well, I mean, only if there's a bounty on you. Other than that, I'll leave you alone.
Simonelli's bedtime's coming up, boys. I got a little bit of side work to do tonight.
I don't know. Yeah, Stas, you've seen the current state of a lot of our court processes lately, so I get it. Not about to get political here, but I get it. There are a lot of times we look at these things and I'm just like, why? Because if it was me, I would have been extradited out that next day. Alright guys, so this is what I'm thinking. It is 8 o'clock. We got 9 left on this filler. I will jump back on when it fills. That is no problem. So, for right now, guys, have a great one, everyone. When this fills, I'll jump back on and you'll get the text, everyone. So, I'll talk to you all in a little bit.